What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use... The Tar Heels' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So TCU's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Back to pass, it's Hoover. Finds his man down the middle. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. Inside the 25. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires it incomplete.
Well, in the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on...
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, He's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab on the left. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Keeps it on the draw. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's McAllister. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Horned Frogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The short hands, it's Gauze. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice move there. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hoover. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001. when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Second down, they'll go to the air. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's good. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Lopez wants to fire. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer.
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's James. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
North Carolina, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Lopez to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UNC! A great catch and run for 6. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
North Carolina, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going to the running game. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Tar Heel! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Fires to the big fella. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the first down. Punt team headed out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off play action on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's gone. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They punt it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Offense in a split backfield. Lopez wants to fire. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man on the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Gauze. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, TCU. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
23, North Carolina, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Lopez to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Gauze. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
The Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Gauze. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see him ran so successful.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Gets the back moving. Quick release on the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's shipped. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Lopez to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking for space. It's Payne. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play their hair off.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Sends it back in motion. Lopez wants to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Reads and fires complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. That's caught, it's Barnes. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. And the Horned Frogs will move the sticks with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's James. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lopez to pass. Makes the grab. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the ground with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. It's Ship. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The give to the back.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Leaves it with the back. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.